Michael, your logic in this case is totally illogical, and yet it's absolutely correct. This is just amazing.
No, kid, it's just human.
This is Mary Jane Watson from Spider-Man, Marvel Comics. My favorite character ever is who I was cosplaying yesterday, which is Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. She's very, muy fuerte. She's strong, she's a good role model, she's an empowered woman. It is my very first time in Mexico. I like it so much. The people are so warm, the culture is so fantastic, the food is so good. There's a lot to see, the city's beautiful. Hola, Skapate.com.
I'm having a fantastic time in Mexico. The people here are great. The unboxing toy convention is fabulous. The food is great, and the tequila is awesome. I really enjoyed being Raphael, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Raphael's got kind of a bad attitude, so I think a lot of people like that he's a little bit rough around the edges. And the fact that I was Raphael allows me to come to events and meet great people like this, and it also allows me to go out and raise money for charities as well. So I love being Raphael. You know, the Ninja Turtles are all big martial artists, and fortunately one of the reasons I got the job is because I've been doing martial arts since I was just a young kid. I've done karate, kung fu, Chinese kempo, and studied several other arts. So martial arts is a big part of my life and has helped me do a lot of stuff. You know, I knew who Ninja Turtles were because I was a martial artist, and there was this weird thing. I was collecting comic books at the time too, so I knew about it, but I wasn't really a Ninja Turtle fan. It wasn't until I started to get into the movies and read the script, and that's when I actually learned the stories behind the Ninja Turtles, and then I became about as big a fan as you can be.
I'm a retired toy designer. about Boba Fett? Well, 1978, I got to travel to San Francisco to meet with George Lucas and see the very first costume of Boba Fett and take pictures of it to bring back to Cincinnati at Kenner Toys and make the first prototype of the Boba Fett character. I like all of them, but one of my favorites is C-3PO, and then Boba Fett later on because he was such a top secret project.
Was my favorite character when I was 13 years old, so this is like a dream come true to be Boba Fett, you know, in the movie. Oh, okay. So I was in the Docking Bay 94 scene with Jabba the Hutt, added to the special edition of New Hope. A big fan, huge. My house is full of Star Wars. Oh, I love it here. Everyone's been so gracious, and may the Force be with you.
afraid of no ghosts.
I feel wonderful. I get to meet a lot of my fans and everyone's extremely friendly to me. Today my character is Gwen Gnome from Marvel. Well, I really like this one, but one of my favorite would be Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. No, unfortunately, my main occupation is a model, so I don't make my own costume, but usually I commission them. I've been in cosplay since 2009. I started doing cosplay because my dad is a comic artist, and I really love the work he does, and I want to become the character that he draws. That's why I started cosplaying. Yes, I would like to thank all of my fans for supporting me so far, for coming to see me at convention like this, and I wanted to say that they're the reason that I keep on cosplaying. Hi, Skapate.com. This is Hannah Bunny.
Comic companies and toy companies, and mostly DC Comics, Marvel Comics, Star Wars. On display today I have some really special statues that will be out in September of this year. The Joker and Harley Quinn's hyenas. Well, I think this is my favorite piece now because it's the newest one. Yeah, and I love the Joker. I work for a company called Gentle Giant, so I do statues like Zuckuss and Darth Maul and Darth Revan. I've also worked for Hasbro doing action figures too.
My collection is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest collection of Star Wars memorabilia in the world. And and it's all at Rancho Obi-Wan, which is in Northern California. My favorite piece is a banner that was used by Lucasfilm a year before Star Wars came out to go to fan conventions, and it has painted on it the Star Wars logo, hand painted. I started collecting Star Wars even before the movie came out. My first item was a brochure that 20th Century Fox and Lucasfilm sent to movie theaters and to newspapers and TV stations, and I started collecting from then. There's something about Star Wars, the passion of the fans, the movie itself has a lot of mythological underpinnings, the great special effects, the story, Luke's journey. It's all those great things made me love Star Wars. I enjoy being in Mexico. This is my 8th visit, and the unboxing toy convention is pretty amazing. Lots of different popular culture here.
Oh, it's a great experience for me. It was my first movie as well, so for me it's always going to be the first one. That's been great. I saw loads of new stuff, all the characters, I learned about it, so it was really nice. Yes, it was awesome, especially because it's never been in Star Wars, so it's a unique character. You probably won't see it again, so I was really happy with that. I've never watched a Star Wars film before I went on this movie, but I've seen a few films with my son now, so I'm getting into it. Very nice, people are friendly, I appreciate a big welcome, I like the food, so it's been really good.
Well, coming to Mexico is magical. You get on that plane from London, you change at Dallas, and suddenly you're here in the middle of a huge panoply of enthusiasts of Star Wars, of toys, toy collectors, artists, sculptors, painters, and of course actors. And I'm an actor. And the wonderful thing about being here is you meet such wonderful people, lovely people. The whole Star Wars family is indeed that, just a family. It doesn't matter if you're in America, England, Germany, Europe, it's a family. And when you meet lovely people like the fans of Star Wars and like the ComCon toy people, everyone's an enthusiast. They love what they do. They're enjoying every single second here. And I have to say that the hospitality towards us in Mexico has been absolutely out of this world. Thank you so much. What happened was we were filming in Holland doing a movie back in '76 called A Bridge Too Far about the Battle of Arnhem in 1944. And a lot of American actors were coming across from Pinewood Studios and the Elstree Studios in England talking about Star Wars. And we thought it was another war film. So when I got back to England, we didn't know what it was, and my agent said, oh, they want to see you at Elstree Studios. So I went to Elstree and met Irvin Kershner, the director of The Empire Strikes Back, and he said, I'd like you to join us as one of the cast of Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And so I played the character as a deck lieutenant with John Ratzenberger as the major, and then I got my name, Cal Alder, and it never thought it'd be the historical success it really has been. And every single Star Wars development since then has grown and grown and grown. But this one, The Empire Strikes Back, or the original Star Wars, are just as popular with fans from 5 to 95. And I can't tell you how glad I am about that. And I come to meet lovely people like you. In Mexico, in Madrid, in Germany, it's fantastic.
I'm really happy because I love the people, I love the food, and I love everything about Mexico. Before my favorite food was tacos, but now it's sopa de tortilla because it's so good. I tried yesterday and I want to eat this one every day of my life. So I started to be an alternative model really long time ago, but now it's like a kind of normal stuff. But I'm really proud to be like one of the first, and I'm happy to change the beauty standard in this year. Okay, so I have many tattoos. I have no idea how many, so the answer is always a lot. And my favorite is this one, in the chest, is my heart. Hi, I'm Ria and I'm on Skapate.